it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would film a long overdue life update Q&A. If you guys watched my last video, you would know that I recently moved to LA and I started a new job, and I haven't really told you guys anything about my new life. That sounds so dramatic. I swear I'm still the same person, but my life has changed a lot in the last few months. I feel like that's been like my tagline of 2022. Anytime I make a video, I'm like, my life has changed a lot in the past few months. But seriously, that was my year. Like, my life changed so many different times. I feel like I had so many different phases in 2022. Like, I was literally in college this year, which is like mind-boggling to me. And then during the summer, I was like figuring out what I wanted to do, and that's like its own little period of my life. And then the next period is me moving and starting a new job, and that's kind of what I'm gonna be talking about today. So I asked you guys to ask me questions over on my Instagram, so if you're not following me there, definitely do that. Also, it warmed my heart so much, like all the questions that I got, and just knowing you guys are still interested in my life after all this time. Those of you who have been subscribed for a while know that I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. December marks my 10-year YouTube anniversary, and obviously I have changed so much in those past 10 years. Like, I started this when I was 13 and now I am almost 23. So you guys have literally watched me grow up and go through all these different phases of life, and obviously my content has changed along the way, and you guys have been patient with me when I've, you know, struggled with what content to make and how it kind of fits into my life. And so I just want to say, if you're still here supporting and watching my videos, it literally means the world to me. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get into the Q&A. I'm in like cozy vibes today. It's been gloomy and rainy here in LA, and also ever since Christmas, I've kind of been feeling under the weather. I feel like this time of year, people are always getting sick, and also there's like the triple threat this year with RSV, the flu, and COVID, so it's crazy. So this reminded me to get my next booster shot this weekend, so that is on my to-do list, and you guys definitely should too. I feel like a lot of people have gotten more like lax with COVID and don't even know that there's another booster available, but there is, and this one is actually aimed at the variant circulating, the BA4 and the BA5 variant. So it actually doesn't matter how many doses of the booster you have, but rather it's more important that you have the most recent booster that's aimed at targeting the variant that's circulating and is going to continue to circulate. So go get boosted and keep yourself healthy this holiday season. And yeah, I just realized when this video goes up, it'll be like New Year's Eve or around New Year's. So happy New Year, happy 2023. I hope you guys all have an amazing year. I just have a feeling that like 2023 is gonna be a good year for all of us. I don't know why, it's just like a gut instinct. I feel like my hair looks so greasy. I feel like it's on its last limbs, I don't know what the saying is, but okay, the first question is, how are you and how has moving / living in the new apartment been for you? I got a lot of people asking how are you, which genuinely means so much to me. I am doing pretty well. I feel like I am very happy with the place I am in life, like post-grad. This is definitely like what I wanted and envisioned for myself, getting out of my comfort zone and moving somewhere new and starting my career. So I'm very happy in that regard. The challenging thing has been adjusting to living in a new city and not really having that community that I used to have when I was in college and in high school. Definitely still getting used to the city of LA as a whole. I feel like I told you guys in my last vlog, LA was never really somewhere I wanted to move. I just feel like the city kind of attracts a lot of superficial, money-driven, fame-driven people. Obviously that's not everybody, but that is like kind of the vibe of LA. I was actually watching Aspen Ovard's TikTok the other day, and she was talking about when she lived in LA and how she kind of like knew it wasn't the place for her. That's kind of how I always felt, but my mindset with job hunting was that I would move wherever the right job was, and I truly do believe I found the right job, and so I don't have any regrets moving here. And I think I just need to get more settled in and like find my little spots in LA and my people in LA. Next, I got a lot of questions about my new job. How's your new job? What is your new role? Are you full-time, in office, remote? So I thought I would talk a little bit about that. My new job is going well. When I was interviewing for this job, I just had a gut feeling the whole time that this is where I was supposed to be. I feel like it is a very good fit for me. I really love the company culture and the people that I get to work with. And my role is in marketing, which is what I went to college for. And my job is hybrid, but it's not as strict, like in office 2 days a week, work from home 3 days a week, or vice versa. Pretty much all of the day-to-day work that I do is remote from home, and then I will go in if I'm needed for like an event or to take photos or anything like that. But mostly remote, which has been super nice because it's allowed me to have like slow mornings and kind of just slowly wake up, not have to get completely ready and then like deal with morning rush hour and getting to work and things like that. I can kind of like have my morning routine, get on the computer and like ease into my day, which has been nice. I will say one drawback to being remote is that I'm home like 90% of the time, which I am a homebody. I do like it, but I also feel like in 2023, I kind of want to get into more of a structured routine with working from home and make sure that, you know, I'm like going on a walk at lunch just to kind of like get my legs moving, things like that, or maybe like meeting a friend for dinner after. I want to start finding like little vacations in every day. I saw someone say that on TikTok, like finding a vacation in every day, whether that's going for a walk, making your morning coffee, meeting a friend for dinner, something like that. So I do really enjoy working from home, but I just want to get into more of a routine, if that makes sense. Why did you choose to look for jobs in LA and ultimately decide to move out there? So I actually did not target my job search to LA. I targeted it to Dallas, Seattle, and then just Southern California in general, but a lot of those jobs are based in LA if you're looking for Southern California. So while I did maybe have like a certain area in mind that I wanted to move, at the end of the day, I knew that I would move for the right job, which is what I did. So that is why I am in LA, not because I was like, oh, I'm gonna look for jobs specifically in LA and I wanna move there. It kind of just worked out this way. Someone asked, can you share some interview tips for finding marketing related jobs? Love you. I love you too, and definitely, I would say this is so cliche, but my biggest tip is to be yourself and try to see the interview as a conversation and really get to know the people interviewing you and what their values are and what the company's values are, and just show like your true personality, because I feel like obviously having the skills to do a job is very important and it's going to play into whether they hire you, but also your personality has a lot more of a role in that process too than people think. If you are conversational, if you are positive, if you genuinely care about the people that you're talking to, that goes a long way, because people want that in their organization. They want someone who's positive, who's dedicated, who always has like a can-do attitude. And then also make sure to come prepared, make sure you have thoroughly reviewed the job description, what the company values are, and make sure you know what you could do in that role to improve that company or solve a problem for that company. Another big tip I have is to make it personal why you're applying for that job. Don't just say like, oh, why do you want this job? Because I have like the relevant experience. Like, why is that role at that company personal to you? Because when you can connect it on a personal level, it's not just like, oh, I want a job just for the sake of having a job, but I'm passionate about this company and how I could help at your company. Also, TikTok has a lot of great career/interview tips, so don't sleep on TikTok. Someone asked, will you continue to do YouTube? Yes, I don't have any plans of like ever quitting YouTube. One of my goals in 2023 though is to really get a schedule and a routine down with balancing my full-time job and doing YouTube. Obviously during the week I work a 9 to 5, so that is my main priority, but I do have a lot of free time on the weekends, and this has always been my creative outlet, so I definitely want to be more disciplined about making sure I plan and film content on the weekends so that I can still upload weekly. And maybe I can like make content about like exploring LA, like LA diaries, like things like that, just like kind of finding my footing as a new post-grad living in a new city. Do you miss college or do you enjoy post-grad life too much to miss it? Yes and no. Honestly, I miss like how carefree I was in college. Obviously I had like responsibilities and stuff, but I just feel like much more like an adult, for lack of a better way of putting it. I feel like in college you are kind of in between being a kid and being an adult, and it's just this very fun time where you're socializing a lot, you have a lot of freedom, you're just constantly surrounded by people your age, and the world is kind of your oyster. And then after college, it's like you really get into a routine and you just have like a lot less free time and a lot more responsibilities. And again, just like not having that community of people that I used to have has definitely been hard, but I'm also like very happy with where I'm at post-grad. So I would say like yes and no. Like I don't necessarily want to go back because I'm happy with where I am in life, but it's just more about like finding those everyday joys in my post-grad life. Okay, my SD card ran out of storage, so I had to replace it. So sorry if the setup moved a little bit. But yeah, I do miss parts of college. I miss like being a little more carefree, but I'm also very happy with where I'm at in life right now. I think just in general, the post-grad period is hard for most people, and it's kind of just like a rite of passage and like a phase you have to go through. So I think I just need to like embrace the unknown and the newness of it all and know that like my life will go back to normal, or to what feels like normal for me soon and that I'll find my people. Like, I really just have to trust that. I got a couple questions asking how my dating life is going. It is currently not going. I just moved to a new city. I don't really know a lot of people here, and I feel like the only way to really meet people is like going on dating apps, and I'm just like not sure I'm ready for that yet, but I do want to start dating in the new year. I have a lot of things I want to start doing in the new year. I just really feel like it's gonna be my year. 2022, like I said, was full of so many changes and transitional periods that I felt like I could never really get like settled into a routine. But now that I am settled, I can kind of start like building my life here, and I would like to start dating again. I feel like I'm in a place where it would be nice to have a relationship, but I also want to make sure that I am in the right mental headspace to be in a relationship. So I'm not in any huge rush to start dating, but I would like to, and I'm open, I'll say that. More of a lighthearted question. Someone asked, go-to coffee order, been a fan since your high school days. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me. I would say my go-to coffee order is an iced vanilla oat milk latte, pretty much anywhere I go. Although I'm starting to think I have a sensitivity to oat milk because I feel like my stomach always hurts after it. So I feel like I need to go back to non-fat milk. But I just kind of thought that like regular milk was bad for your digestive system. And I realized that I feel like I have the opposite problem. Like oat milk actually is bad for my digestive system. So iced vanilla latte, choice of milk changes. What do you see your life looking like in 5 years? Hopefully I am more established and feel like I've really like found my sense of self. I would love to be with my life partner at this point, but I'm not putting any timelines on my life anymore. I feel like that just results in disappointment. I want my life to play out exactly as it's supposed to, and I truly do believe that everything does work out the way it's supposed to. But I just hope I'm happy, and I hope I've like found my purpose in life and have that community of people that is really important to me. I feel like the older you get, like the more you just want to be genuinely happy in life, and yeah, so I hope I'm just happy and loving life and have found my people. Okay, I feel like I've been talking for a long time, so I think I'm going to wrap up the Q&A there. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for watching and supporting through all of these different transitions I've gone through in the last 10 years. It seriously means the world to me, and I'm super excited to take you guys along on this next stage of my life. Let me know what type of videos you want to see from me in the future. I hope you guys all have a very happy and healthy 2023. I just feel like it's gonna be our year. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.